What is going on, guys? This is Verso Gaming with One Piece Chapter Review 715. Now, I did the review last week at 714, but for some reason it got a copyright strike, and they call it copyright because of the picture that I used. I mean, I know it was from the manga chapter, but to call copyright on like just on that right there was kind of like a little over the top. But chapter 715, it starts off after, Luffy attacked that giant. He's go down. He just got one-shotted. Like, there's no way that giant's getting back up from that. So he's out. But of course, Luffy, he go to check on his boy. I believe it's called Uzi. He's like checking on that, and he's gonna move it out the way. And the fact that like Luffy picked it up, with like no problem really, just goes to show how strong he really is. And like even though he did that, we all know that Luffy is still even stronger, because we have not seen his full strength yet so far in the New World. So who knows how strong Luffy has really gotten over these 2 years. But of course everybody is praising him, and of course that makes Cavendish get really pissed off, and even Rebecca is speechless because she didn't know how strong he would be. Now there's this newcomer, and he has these really weird arms, or he has this thing that makes the arms look really weird, and he goes to this giant, and just out of nowhere he punches him, and there's this explosion from that punch. Now that punch was epic. It wasn't that King punch epic, but that punch, even I have to give that guy credit. That right there was a good punch. So apparently this guy is a triple X rank boxer, the explosive cannon, Ideo. I believe that's how you say it. That's how you say his name, Ideo. And now this guy is definitely a force to be reckoned with, because if a punch can make explosions, can you imagine how epic it is to have in battle? Because basically every punch, it creates this explosion that will blast your opponent away, but at the same time it will keep you safe. So you see, it kind of an offensive and defensive kind of fighting style. So this guy was really good to me. And then after that we actually go to these two warriors fighting, and I believe the guy's name is Sai, and he has this very weird fighting style where he can make shockwave. It's similar to Fishman Karate, but at the same time it's a little bit different, because according to Jinbei, Fishman Karate, it sends shockwave to the body, but it sends the shockwave to the water inside a human's body or a person's body. But this guy's fighting style, Sai, he's able to send unblockable shockwave, which to me was pretty cool actually. But then after that we get another member of this gang, and he's a lieutenant named Bo, and I believe he used shockwave as well. But to me, the way it looked, it was more like a sound wave attack, to be honest. But of course we get the one and only Don Jinjao, and he has Conqueror Haki. And of course, that right there, what kind of be expected from a guy that had, I believe his bounty was half a million bounty. So this guy definitely was not gonna be no pushover, and his Haki definitely took out a lot of people that was after him. And then we also get this one newcomer called Gene the Bandit, and he's just going around picking up all of these guys' weapons. Now it's kind of weird that a bandit can use a weapon, but apparently he has this one ability that makes him a sniper, and he can basically throw weapons like they're bullets, and he actually uses it on this one guy that was hunting Gene, because he sent a partner to impale down, I believe. But of course Gene said his problem was not with him but impale down, so he should grow a pair and actually attack impale down like an idiot who did it 2 years ago. And of course we all know that was Luffy. Now and then after that we just get this one guy that is just throwing a million punches. It's similar to Luffy Gatling gun, and he's just wailing on this one character, on the one guy that he already lost consciousness, and yet he's still attacking him, which is pretty kind of crazy, because basically he's gonna kill this guy. I'm amazed that this guy was still alive, even though he just lost consciousness. Now of course these two guys were the Funk brothers, and it was Kerry Funk, the one that was punching, and it was her brother Bobby that stopped him. Now apparently Kerry, he gets extremely pissed off when you call him short, a shrimp, or a midget. So never call him any of those names. So even like he asked Bobby, does he have shrimp-like qualities? But of course, Bobby is not going to say yes, because otherwise you can probably imagine that his brother might betray him. So he said, of course not, you're ginormous. Now of course it makes no sense that he would say that, because we all know that Curry, he's pretty freaking small. Like they don't lie about that. But even so, like after that, I believe it's Bo or Boo. He comes out of nowhere and actually gets a sneak attack on Curry, and he even calls him a shrimp as well. Now Bobby, he's a coward. Like there's no doubt about that, because Bobby was cowering in fear, and he even turned his back. And when Boo went to attack him, his axe broke. And thing about that is his axe was covered in Artemin hockey. So I'm kind of wondering, like maybe Bobby had a stronger Artemin hockey on the back, because I'm pretty sure that most people here aren't fruit users like Luffy already is, because they actually want the Mera no Mi. So it would make no sense for them to be fruit users. But then again, Bartolomeo and Bellamy, they're fruit user as well. But I'm pretty sure that if Bobby is a fruit user, then maybe he's trying to get that fruit for Kerry. But the weird thing is that Kerry told Bobby to put him on, which to me was kind of like creepy to hear. But at the next page though, we actually see that Bobby does actually put on Kerry, and then he's getting payback on Boo. So maybe Bobby has some like double fruit ability that allows him to wear other people, which to me is kind of creepy. But at the same time, like that right there makes the most sense. So hopefully we get some kind of explanation as to why Bobby can wear people. Like maybe because they're like family or something. They have some kind of technique or something. But I'm pretty sure that Bobby most likely is a double fruit user. Now of course we go back to Luffy, and apparently that bandit guy had actually like figured out who he really is. Now there was something about Chainsaw Down wondering, because on this page he has like some kind of spear or something around his fist. It's like similar to White ability back then, but I'm pretty sure that Jinjiao isn't a fruit user, and I'm pretty sure that's not Haki, because we all seen what Haki looks like when somebody put it on their body. So I'm definitely like curious to see what that is. And with all of these strong contenders in this ring right now, you gotta wonder who's gonna win. But sadly, One Piece as well are going to be on hiatus next week, but luckily it's only a week. But I definitely want to know like a lot more about these characters, and just like what's going on with some of them. Now this chapter right here, to me, it was freaking amazing. I loved it. I love these characters, and I definitely like what some of them can do, like Ideo. Now Bobby ability or whatever he did, it's kind of confusing, but I'm still going to hold out and hope that it somehow gets explained. Like maybe you guys have your own ideas. I would like love to hear about them. But yeah, like I said before, this chapter was freaking great. But as always, guys, please don't forget to like the video, and also please subscribe to my channel. But until then, you guys take it easy, and I will see you all next time.